Every human alive today shares one incredible mystery. Where did our story actually begin?
Was it Europe, Asia, America, or somewhere completely unexpected? For generations, people searched for the birthplace of humanity. The answer wasn't hidden in legends. It was buried deep beneath the earth.
Tiny clues, preserved for millions of years, would completely change our understanding of human history. Scientists didn't begin with answers. They began with footprints, frozen in time for millions of years. Nearby, simple stone tools revealed that these ancient beings didn't just survive, they learned to shape the world around them. Every fossil uncovered another piece of the puzzle, but the complete story was still missing. Then a remarkable pattern began to emerge. The oldest discoveries kept leading researchers back to the same part of the world.
The evidence pointed somewhere extraordinary, a place often called the birthplace of humanity. After decades of discoveries, the evidence kept pointing to one remarkable place.
Not Europe, not Asia, not America. The oldest evidence consistently leads to Africa.
Millions of years ago, parts of Africa were home to rich grasslands, rivers, forests, and an incredible variety of wildlife.
Many scientists believe some of our earliest human ancestors lived, adapted, and evolved in landscapes like these.
This region, including the Great Rift Valley, has revealed some of the oldest human fossils ever discovered, earning Africa its nickname, the Cradle of Humanity.
Our ancestors didn't leave Africa all at once. Small groups slowly began exploring beyond the lands they already knew.
They followed rivers that provided fresh water, food, and safer paths into unfamiliar lands. Every mountain crossed opened the door to another unknown world waiting to be explored.
The journey wasn't easy. Deserts, changing climates, and dangerous animals tested every step they took.
Generation after generation, each small journey became part of one extraordinary migration that would eventually reach every continent on Earth. Every new land brought unfamiliar forests, strange animals, and fresh challenges. Humans adapted instead of turning back.
Some groups reached lands where snow covered the ground for months. Survival demanded new skills and constant adaptation. In colder regions, humans encountered enormous Ice Age animals, unlike anything they had ever seen before.
Other groups discovered coastlines rich with fish, shellfish, and new sources of food that helped them continue their journey.
As generations passed, different groups settled in different environments. Their journeys slowly separated, but their shared story remained the same. Over many thousands of years, different environments shaped human populations. Strong sunlight favored traits that helped protect the body from intense ultraviolet radiation.
In regions with much weaker sunlight, different adaptations became more common over many generations.
Climate, food, and geography influenced how different populations adapted. Diversity grew naturally as humans spread across the planet.
Although people adapted to different parts of the world, all modern humans belong to the same species and share a remarkably recent common ancestry.
Generation after generation, humans continued moving forward. No single person explored the world. It was a journey completed over thousands of years.
Many groups followed rivers and coastlines. These natural pathways guided people into lands they had never seen before.
During the Ice Age, lower sea levels exposed land that connected regions now separated by oceans, allowing people to reach new parts of the world.
Whenever people found a safe place with fresh water and food, they settled, raised families, and began new chapters of human history.
Over countless generations, one journey expanded across the planet, connecting every continent through a shared human story.
Although people spread across different lands, they all came from the same ancient human story. Over thousands of generations, human populations adapted to different environments, but they remained part of the same species.
Today's diversity developed gradually over many thousands of years, but our shared ancestry still connects us all.
The landscapes were different, but the journey was connected. Every path traced back to the same remarkable beginning.
No matter where we live today, every one of us belongs to one human family with a shared ancient origin.
That incredible journey didn't end in the prehistoric world. It continues through every one of us today.
Every continent carries the footprints of countless generations who slowly explored an unknown world.
Every generation followed the footsteps of the one before it, adding another chapter to humanity's greatest journey. Long before countries or borders existed, humans shared the same hopes, the same fears, and the same desire to build a better future.
The story of humanity isn't the story of one person or one place. It's the story of an extraordinary journey that connected the entire world.
For hundreds of thousands of years, every generation continued the journey started by those before them. Small groups slowly became thriving communities. Across the world, humanity began building new homes. No matter how different the landscapes became, humans found ways to adapt, survive, and call them home. Over countless generations, humanity spread across nearly every corner of our planet, creating one of the greatest journeys in Earth's history.
What began with a few small groups in Africa eventually became the shared story of billions of people. Thousands of generations later, the journey continued. Every new sunrise carried humanity one step farther. Every child inherited more than survival skills. They inherited the courage to keep exploring the unknown.
No single generation crossed the world alone. Together, countless families completed one extraordinary migration. Languages, traditions, and cultures would one day become wonderfully diverse. But humanity's earliest roots were shared.
Today we live on different continents, but our deepest story began in the same remarkable place.
Every step taken by our ancestors became part of a journey that still continues today. The world we know today was explored one small journey at a time by ordinary people with extraordinary courage.
Those ancient footsteps can no longer be seen, but their legacy lives in every community on Earth. No matter where we were born, every one of us carries the legacy of that ancient journey.
Our languages may be different, our cultures may be unique, but our story began with one remarkable journey, and in the end, we are all part of the same human family.